All right, so a main question I've been getting is what to do if your car is damaged by a renter, whether it's an accident or anything else. And we actually have a live example right now. This car was damaged by the renter. He got into an accident, which is going to be covered by TURO. We'll talk about the claims process. And he also smoked in it, which doesn't happen often, but it is something that has to be addressed when it does happen. So we'll talk about that too. The damages aren't that bad, but obviously when they do happen, when you get the car back, you want to take photos of the damage.
Man, I mean, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it is pretty bad. I tried to talk it down a little bit, but
The worst part about it though is now that the car is going to be gone for about 2 weeks to get it repaired, you're going to lose out on the money for the car. And it's just a whole process because you have like a certain amount of money that you know your car is going to make per month, and then the 2 weeks that's going to take to get repaired, plus the 3-4 days that I have to wait for the claims department to go over it, plus the fact that it's Thanksgiving weekend, so the claims department's not even in the office. So it's really time consuming. It is something that, like, if you start doing this, like, you're definitely gonna face it. Like, the more cars you have, the more times you're gonna come up with this issue. But yeah, it's kind of frustrating, but it's all part of the game, pretty much.
yeah. All right. Damages. Where should we start?
Man, should we probably walk through the claims process?
Yeah. So one thing, damages, accidents is gonna happen for sure. You're not gonna get out of it. It's gonna happen.
Yep, can't avoid the accidents, especially when it's raining like it is right now.
It's kind of ugly outside. This is California. We get ugly days. So when you do get the damages happen, the first thing is to obviously take pictures of everything.
Yeah, you gotta take pictures. Take pictures right away. And if you're not with the car, if they report the damage, have them send you pictures right away so you can upload and do the claim through the TURO app or our TURO website right away. Because with insurance companies, regardless of what insurance company it is, with TURO it's Liberty Mutual. They'll do their absolute best to not have to pay for it. So you want to be on top of everything as soon as it happens.
Exactly. Any loophole. And it's also important too in regards to damages to make sure that everything on your page as far as what your car has is listed accurately.
Exactly.
For example, say you have an all-wheel drive car.
Man.
Or say you list your car as an all-wheel drive car and it's not all-wheel drive, and the customer gets into your car thinking that it's all-wheel drive and they get into an accident. TURO will use that as a reason to not cover the damages of what happened. Just make sure your listings are accurate. If you have a Ford Fusion SE or a Mustang EcoBoost, make sure it's listed as a Mustang EcoBoost.
Exactly.
Make sure it's rear-wheel drive, they know it. If you have a reverse camera, put the reverse camera in there. If it doesn't have the reverse camera, don't put a reverse camera on the description.
Exactly. If your car is black and you accidentally press the button and put that it was white, like they'll try their absolute best to get everything. They'll say that your car is not listed accurately, and they won't pay you for your damage claim. So make sure everything is as accurate as possible. Like, these things have actually happened to us to where they haven't covered the car because we were off by like you said, didn't list it as an all-wheel drive, or if you don't take thorough pictures of your car before the trip, so that way they know exactly where the damage occurred. They know that the customer who rented it out at that time is responsible for the damage, and they won't pay you out for it. If you don't have enough pictures before you start every trip, TURO asks you to take 10 to 15 pictures. If you have less than 10, if you have 9, they might try to get you and say you didn't have enough pictures, so we can't cover your damage claim. So you need to make sure everything is thorough and as accurate as possible. Don't rush through the pre-check process of your car or the post-check process. Either you want to make sure that you get all the intricacies, any small damages that occur, because insurance is a huge thing. It's a huge part of TURO, a huge part of renting out cars. Something that everybody has to know the significance of if you're going to get into it.
And detailed pictures too, to kind of piggyback off of that. Yep. Make sure that you can actually show the condition of your car. If you know you don't have any scratches or you don't have any dings or prior to the trip. Make sure you completely document that in the pictures during the pre-check. So then if something does happen, they can refer back to those pictures taken within that time frame of the car being in good condition.
Yep. Definitely. It's it's just really important to be thorough, because not just the insurance is going to try to get over on you, but the customer will probably try to get over on you too, and try to make it seem like your car was already damaged before they damaged it. So like, basically, you can't trust anybody. So
right.
You gotta
protect yourself.
Exactly, protect yourself.
Always remember to protect yourself, no matter what you're doing. But especially with this business, with the car rental business, because nobody wants to be at fault. And insurance companies are a hassle to work with. I hate working with insurance companies.
Man, it's terrible.
I hate working with the insurance, bro.
The worst people to work with, man. It's irritating.
Yeah, that's the process. Take pictures, get pictures right away from the customer. If you're not with the car, once you get the car back, take pictures again, send it into TURO, make the claim. The claim goes through Liberty Mutual, not your personal insurance. It goes through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Usually they give you a response within a day or so.
Yeah. There. So right now, when it's like holidays like this, I just had this car damaged, like we showed at the beginning of the video. It's been taking like a lot longer than usual, but that's because it's a holiday.
Yeah.
But on a regular business week, as soon as you submit the claim, they'll get back to you the next day, and they'll get the process started. Yeah. So it's not. Yeah, getting an accident, that's like the first thing people ask about. It's like people are, it's scary to people, but that's one thing that you have to know if you're going to start renting out your car on TURO is like not to be scared of that, because they're not going to contact your personal insurance at all. Like, they do not have to go through your personal insurance. If a customer asks about or if a customer gets into an accident with somebody else while they're driving, and that other person asks you for your personal insurance information, you don't need to give it to them.
Yeah.
TURO has a specific insurance card with Liberty Mutual, and it has a claim number and contact information and everything. That's all they need to have. You don't have to give your personal information out at all. TURO covers everything, as long as as long as you select the option for TURO to cover your car, because you do have the option to decline it and go through your personal insurance, which we would not recommend. But yeah, you don't have to go through your personal insurance. It's all covered by TURO. Nothing to be scared or worried about. We've had a bunch of damages happen. We have right around 800 trips now.
Yeah.
So we've had a bunch of damages occur, and other than the times that we mentioned when we didn't have the cars listed correctly, which was on us.
Yeah.
They've covered everything. 100% of everything. And it's once you understand the claims process, it's really easy, and it starts to become really fast. Especially when you have a good body shop guy.
Exactly. We have an A1 body shop guy. So if you're in the Bay Area, in the East Bay specifically, and need a body shop guy, hit up our guy Danny at Auto House. We'll get you his contact. Actually, I'll put his contact information in the description.
Yep.
One other thing that I want to talk about with the payouts, they'll pay you directly for the damages, and you have to pay your body shop. And a lot of times when they do pay you that, give you that payout, it's a low ball. It's not going to be something that covers the entire amount of the damages. But again, there's nothing to worry about. You give it to your body shop guy, and he'll submit a supplement into TURO to cover the rest of the damages. And then they'll come out and he'll do his own estimate, give them how much it's going to cost to actually fix the car, and then they'll give you another deposit into your account, and then you just pay the body shop guy. So claims process is pretty easy. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Out of those 800 trips, I would say probably like less than 20
in terms of damages.
in terms of damages.
Yeah, I would say out of 800, probably around there.
Around 20.
Around 20.
Around 20.
That's a good call.
And if you think about it, 800 trips completed, and around 20 damage instances where it's not even always major. Sometimes some of our damages are fixed in a day.
Exactly. A lot of times it's really minor damages, but we like to claim everything because obviously we care about our cars. We deal with higher end cars, and we don't feel like it's fair to give out these higher end cars to customers with blemishes on them and damage and scratch paint or anything like that. But a lot of times it is subtle stuff that sometimes you don't even really some stuff that you could cover up yourself if you're good with spray paint and you're good with buffing things out. There's a lot of stuff that you can fix yourself. So Out of those, like, we probably only had maybe 3, 4 like major accidents.
Yeah, I would say 3 or 4 major where cars out for weeks at a time. But other than that, it's quick and it's back on the list.
Definitely.
So in these next videos, I'll do more making sure I'm kind of showing how we taking our pictures at the beginning, to make sure that we're protecting ourselves if anything does happen, and making sure that everything is completely transparent and we're not hiding anything from the renters, and they know what kind of car they're getting, and we both know what we're getting into.